Yo, what's up? Today we're making sound effects out of this Glockenspiel I recorded the other day. And mayhaps I will release them to the public for free. So to get started with this process, we're just going to grab the sound effects we recorded from the Glockenspiel, and we're going to... Hey, Jay! Do not eat the sound effect. Put it in the synth. Thank you. Today we're going to be using my favorite method of sound design, granular synthesis. Jay, what's granular synthesis? Well, my dear viewer, I'm so glad you asked. Essentially, our synth is going to take this audio file we just threw into it, and it's going to smash and chop it all up into a bunch of tiny little samples that it calls grains. What's a grain, you might be asking? See those little guys flying back and forth right there? Those are grains, and they're pretty much going to be carrying our sound design process. Thankfully, Faceplant makes this process very, very easy because there are a bunch of these little sliders here that change the range of things like pitch, the position the grains are played back at, the timing the grains are played back at, and various other parameters. These settings help make the sound more interesting and give it lots of variations when we're playing back and forth on our keyboard. But wait, it gets even better, because we already get really cool sounds out of this technique alone, just by default. It's amazing. But we can use some processing on this technique to go even further beyond. Thanks to Faceplant, we can take some of these filters here and control the sound's resonance by modulating some of these EQ peaks and filters to get... Dave? Dave, what are you doing here? This is my video. Sorry, gamers, that was getting a little complicated. But don't worry. Dave's here for you. This really complicated technique that Jay was trying to explain to you pretty much makes the sound have this like metal resonant kind of character. Now, we do have to do a little bit of processing to contain these resonances because sometimes they get a little bit out of hand with this kind of technique. Doing this in most of these problem areas also helps kind of soften the sound so it's not stabbing you in the damn eardrums every time you listen to it. And now we can get around to playing out some of these sound effects, at least so long as Jay decides he doesn't want to record a million of them at one time. Oh, god damn it. Now, these samples sounded really cool, but we can take them even a step further with another process called resampling. Simply put, resampling is exactly what it sounds like. We're going to take these samples that we recorded out, we're going to smash them all together, and then we're going to toss them back into Faceplant again, and then we're going to do the same shit all over again. This creates even more combinations, breaking up the sounds we recorded into something brand new that we haven't heard before. And once again, we're going to sit here and record more of these sound effects because Jay definitely didn't get enough of that the first time he fucking did it. God damn, Jay, I fucking hate you, dude. Why do you do this? Jesus Christ. You make these videos so difficult. Hey, so you remember how at the beginning of the video, we used Glockenspiel and we turned it into these really cool magic sound effects? Well, after doing this resampling process numerous times, bam, game UI sounds. How the hell did we do that? I don't know. But it's pretty fucking sweet. This is the power of granular synthesis. So as usual, I'm going to smash a bunch of these sounds together and give them away to you for free because I'm a fucking glutton for punishment and I love giving free shit away. You can pick up these sounds on my Ko-Fi page. I don't know if it's Ko-Fi or not, but I'm calling it Ko-Fi. I think I've heard people say Ko-Fi, but I'm calling it Ko-Fi because it sounds like lo-fi, and that's sick. So yeah, you can get those in the description, link down below. And that's all I got. Thanks for watching.